Hi everyone. We're gonna play some Blood on the Clocktower today, and you know what? This was a lot of fun. I have to, however, let you know that this is really cringy at the start of it because we're all getting used to each other, and this is our first time playing. It starts off really slow because again they're breaking the ice, and it picks up on about the second day. They start to get it again. And I guess you'll just have to see what happens, won't you? Enjoy the game. Okay. Um, we're gonna go. Technically, everyone go to sleep, and I'm going to go and look at my stuff. And I'm gonna look at my first night, and I'm going to privately, with my mic muted, give out your guys' initial information. It just happened to come out like that. What's next? Um, I should tell everybody what they are before I start giving out information. This is gonna be great. Let's go with Dillo next, because he's at the top there. Where is he? There he is. And then they're gonna go to Shenko. Let me get him the rules real quick. Copy link. Here you go, time. Good boy. I am so muted right now. Alright, so I need to do Shenko next. No, yes, I do need to go Shenko next. Shenko is the chef. And then Walden. Now, the investigator, by the way, people, is drunk. So I need to figure out what I want to do with his stuff there. So Walden, Shenko, and time. I need to tell Walden. Walden is the librarian. And then Breros is the slayer. Wolves is the investigator. But he's actually the drunk. He's the drunk who thinks he's the investigator. You are the investigator. Getterbuck is the gravekeeper. The Undertaker. And Omao is the empath, which he's gonna get a kick out of, I'm pretty sure. And Torek already knows what he is. Gotcha. Wolf is that. Well, Wolves, I'm streaming. This is going on YouTube. It'll be fine. Okay. Okay, everyone has their roles. If there are any further questions, ask them to me in private while I give out the first night's initial information to everyone individually. All right?
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, now I need to give out the actual rolls.
Hello. I am Gullstaff, Sorcerer of Light.
I'm Gabe. I'm just in my bed.
So I need to give the librarian an information. They know of an outsider in play. Point to 2 players, one of which is that character. An outsider. I'm going to be telling...
Hello, good people of Ravenswood Bluff. It is too early in the goddamn morning.
The librarian.
You chose to do this.
Yes, the librarian is Walden.
Well, you know, choose is a very powerful word when happy is involved.
He can be very persuasive.
Persistent.
Who do I want?
Something of the sort.
That's
If you've seen Helsing Abridged, you know the exact moment Sir Integra says, and I quote, "They believe themselves to be of mythical persuasion."
What reference is this?
Helsing
Either-
Abridged?
Yes.
Your jaw harp.
I know not of these things.
Oh, you haven't lived, my friend.
Bach,
Need to look in.
or retro,
Somebody must link this man to Helsing Abridged. He will have much...
Helsing Abridged. Yeah. I thought it was something else. I'm sorry.
No worries. It's very early in the morning.
It is.
It's a good citizen. What are you discussing? Memes.
And you're milking cows.
Yes.
Oh, Daddy?
Next.
Jedediah feeds chickens and Jacob plows.
The drunken
Yes.
investigator.
Fight me.
Fool, but I've
Wait,
been
me.
milking and plowing so
He
long that
knows
even Ezekiel thinks
that
that
someone's
my
a
mind is
minion.
gone.
Fight me. Give me a hug. Truly? Oh my god!
I'm trying to get into
That.
character. The only problem is I don't understand what the characters are, what the roles are, what our town is, or...
A minion.
Idiot.
Well, I think this is going to be less complex than the Minecraftified version that Happy shared a while back, where people are actually walking around and talking to each other. It's just going to be... we do the werewolf thing where we pick things at night and things happen.
Is the poison. Oh, it's gonna be so good. And that's, again, a minion? Yes, this is completely wrong.
It's like, okay, discuss things. Okay, so,
Next.
guys, at a population of 8, what are the chances the town's just dead?
I thought it was 9.
I would like to remind instant messengers that I am streaming.
Fine.
Send another one that is not in the same genre of what was just sent.
For the record, Old Man McGinty does not qualify as a contributing member of the society.
Chef.
Hey, right here! I know you are, you town drunk.
God damn it. That's not enough. Scroll the chat more. That's better.
Can't you just delete it?
Geek delete?
Whatever it is.
Deleting it would require it to be on screen for more than a second.
No,
It's
no, no. I meant
okay.
them. They who had sent the offending parcel.
I mean, that's technically feasible, yes.
Try again. I'll be back. I'm going to the bathroom.
Shunko died!
Okay, it's good now. God.
So I'm
Guys, I don't think somebody leaving our immediate vicinity means they died. you do have you do have object permanence, right?
Yeah. Nope. Gone forever.
I am but a small ball. I have very smooth brain.
Oh,
I'm an
fuck.
idiot. It's drywall. I just jump into the restroom if I need to use it.
Oh, we're so.
It's so Jover.
That is very Jover.
It's a great thing I'm in bed for this because I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea what's going to happen. I have nowhere else to be right now. I can cuddle my plushies and pretend y'all don't exist. Bicker amongst yourselves.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Hugs full-size plush wolf in his chair.
Close. It's a
Yeah.
fuck, but hey, it's about right.
Boxes.
Yes, it's the. If you ever seen them floating around the dealers' dens or the internet, yeah, it's this little three-tailed fox plush that I managed to pick up. It's cute. I love it. It's mine. He's me, Virginia.
Aww.
Sounds like he needs chewing.
Alright, I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back.
Well,
You'll be right
that's the
back.
easy way
Okay,
to
but
get
I'm back.
on my shit list.
Go get water.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Alright, as soon as he gets back, I'm going to start a 10-minute timer, which will be the beginning of you guys going at will.
Whoa.
Why
hell
would we
did
go
Will
at
do?
Will? What did he do?
He looks tasty. We've been over this. Jewel.
For once, I share a brain cell with time.
Gosh. And I'll probably be following around some of you, so I can get some juicy details.
Especially
But-
those of us who are not recording.
Yes, and you'll just want to agree to split up and share any information that you might have, or plans on trying to uncover information. That's why there's a bunch of different rooms, and why you want to turn streamer mode off so that you can hear people entering and leaving your room.
Unless it's easy, they're like, oh, it's just happy. Continue on.
Yeah, well, you still pay attention. You want to pay attention to your notes and the chat lobbies more than anything. Ed Breyer, you're muted, just in case you didn't know.
I do.
Okay, good.
Just didn't want to bother with.
It's
Side noise.
fine.
So do I need to watch the stream also?
No, you do not want to watch the
No.
stream.
Okay.
Nobody should be
Nobody
watching the
watched
stream.
All is well.
We're waiting for time to get back with water. That's all. And if you have any questions about your character, or any other characters that you think you might need to know about, just ask me.
Will do.
So we can just share our information freely, right? We just
Yeah, you
claim that it's true.
just talk. Yep.
What about our role? Do we say what our role is, or we are supposed to specifically not say that?
That is up
That's
for you
that
to
is
decide.
entirely up to you.
Ah, okay.
You can claim what you want to claim. You can say, I know these people are good or these people are bad. You could be completely lying. It's up to everyone to try and decipher who is or who isn't lying. Probably a good idea to talk to some people and then leave and talk to some other people and kind of corroborate information until you suss out who done it.
Yup.
You gotta kind of look at their look at the classes and kind of guess, they must be this or they might be that.
All right, let's see.
Do we learn dead rolls?
No,
Or is this
no, you
completely
do not.
in the dark?
You do not.
Okay.
If you read the rolls,
there
some
is-
of them yes,
yes,
some of them not.
There is a character that can learn dead rolls. But one has to be in the session, and two, he has to be able, as in not dead, not drunk, not poisoned.
And then there's the spy.
And then there's the spy. All right, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and start the 10-minute timer. You guys go ahead and disperse.
Shenko back yet?
Yeah, I am here.
And I will give an at everyone when it's time to reconvene in the public square. Oh,
Okay.
and I also, just for your guys' information, use the foyer as a place where you can at people in the game log, where you want to wait for, hey, can I join you guys in the church, if you want to wait politely outside a door or something.
Wait, what? So, like, the church is a place that you have to knock?
No, go to the foyer, like to idle, and then in the game log, at a person who's in a room that you want to join, if you want to politely wait for someone for permission.
Gotcha. So,
Okay?
keep an eye out
But
for
then
at.
that person will then say, yes, you may come in.
Yeah, or even just come out to the foyer and say, come on in. All right, knock yourself
Okay.
out, boys. 10-minute timer has begun.
All right.
Shenko Oromeo is the poisoner.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
that's a
Damn.
blunt statement.
Oh, I caught
Jeez.
none of that.
Oh,
Shenko-
lawyer first.
Oromeo
I'm,
is the
I'm going
poisoner.
to the bar. Whoever's the
Yeah.
spy, come with me.
Nice.
You know, he could
I
very well
think-
not be joking.
True, but then they
You know,
that's
it's 10 in the morning. I could go to the bar and get drunk right about now.
No? It didn't work? Okay.
no, didn't work.
Nah, but I probably should go to the bar myself, considering it's kind of partly my job.
All right.
I feel that I should stay in the town square and proselytize. Shenko Oromeo is the poisoner. This is my job. This is what I'm supposed to know and say. Shenko Oromeo is the poisoner.
Somebody tonight. Or actually, this morning.
Normally I would say it's too evil. I can't say that. So yes, clearly,
Clearly.
Shenko Oromeo is the poisoner. I'll repeat my information because this is literally the only thing I know how to do.
Okay.
I mean, you're free to give as little or as much as you want. It's just if you give away too much of, like, giving away being a good guy, you're going to be targeted. Just werewolf
Maybe.
logic.
I've never played Werewolf, or I've played it very, very little. So I'm reading the role, and one of the tips and tricks is tell everyone immediately what you know. So I'm doing that.
Okay. Well,
Anyway,
that-
Shenko Oromeo is the poisoner.
I don't know. I
So just
have
to wander
information.
around. Yes, I believe we do wander around town. But I'm going to stay in the town square and loudly announce my information. So, what does anyone else know? Anyone else have any information? Anyone else want to talk about things? Tough crowd. So, wait, let me get this right. I have to go back and look at the page. Let me just see. Right.
Figure it.
Time is ticking.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, did you want to
Time is
join me in
ticking.
the church real
Time,
quick?
you should get that checked.
Do you want to talk with me at church real quick? Well, confessions.
So we've currently got a poisoner in the map, or
Yes,
in the
exactly.
game at the moment.
I'm being asked into the church. I'm terrified. I don't get assassinated now, right? Okay.
No,
it's only at
no,
night when we
that'll
die.
be at
Okay.
night.
That
Sure,
happens
I'll
at
come
night.
listen to a confession. That's fine with me. Where's the button? Hi.
So I don't want to out myself too hard with everybody else, but I happen to know that one of my neighbors is evil. I'm
One
not
of
sure
your-
of which though.
Right, I can actually look at who's next to who. You know that one of your... Okay, I see.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. Well, is there any I doubt you really know anything at the moment, then, considering the role that you are. But
Right, I know absolutely nothing, but you just gave me information.
yeah, that's the only thing I personally know for sure is that there is a pair and that they are currently and that they are neighbors. They are right next door to each other.
Gotcha.
Although, do bear in mind, I don't know if I actually am a chef or if I'm drunk, so that could be bullshit, but it's all we have to go on at the moment.
Yeah, you always got to factor in if you're drunk.
Yeah.
But that's, you got to, cross your fingers and hope.
Yeah. We're gonna have to figure out, like, through trial and fire if that is actually the case or not, but
Yeah.
I suppose that is really the only information that is worth acknowledging. I think maybe everyone else should know that too.
Yeah, but okay, so everyone seems to be kind of shy about going to different sections and talking, so I'm just going to go grab someone at random and say, hey, I want to talk to you.
Yeah, I suppose. Although Omeyu and...
Yeah, let's grab more groups of our own.
Oh.
Suppose it's time for me to do mine.
Never mind.
Okay, I see.
Yes.
I can see that. Okay. Cool, I gotta write this down, right?
Yeah, you can write down if you want, yeah. But that's all I have. Okay. And since you're being so bold, I'm going to let you have that. Just don't let anyone else know that I know.
I won't say anything, and I will not out you.
Okay.
I'm returned to the square.
Good work.
I guess everybody wanted out of the church and the bar at the same time.
Walden,
what's
let us
up?
Conspire in the graveyard.
All right.
This is my job.
And how do you know this?
It's my job to know. That's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to know these things. I'm smart and good at figuring things out. I have been given knowledge through my sheer skill of discovery. No, I don't think that's right, because it sounds like I figured it out for myself. I'm trying not to say my actual role, because that's no fun. But
I mean, we can read the roles and try to figure out which one it could be from that.
So
exactly.
Your talkative small intestine told you.
I knew a small intestine once.
Oh, right. I should actually try and get into. No, I'm just gonna be myself. I'm a good enough character on my own.
That sounds like something a bad guy would. No, just kidding.
I think he's actually a chef because investigator only one of two players that is practically a minion, but a chef is they know how many pairs of evil players there are. So I don't know.
I specifically read the chef one. It's they know how many are next to each other. So if a pair is next to each other, they get like a point of 1, and if like 2 pairs are sitting next to each other, they get 2. It's a weird math thing. Basically, 1 less than however many are close to each other.
Man is the devil.
I haven't read any of the roles, so I have no idea what anyone does except myself. It's fun to go in blind.
But yeah,
it's definitely.
We'll wait one night, I guess. There's not much to do.
Well, first night you can't do anything anyway. Well, it's the first night.
People are commendably cagey for the first day.
I just met you, and this is crazy.
Be a wash.
But here's my number. Call me, maybe.
Boys. Right. If I know who the poisoner is, or almost who the poisoner is, I should read what the poisoner actually does. Maybe.
It says each night choose a player if they are poisoned tonight and tomorrow day. Whatever that means.
I'll just read
look
it.
at the website.
Yeah, I've got the wiki.
Poison player has no ability. Okay, so you can't use your ability.
Oh yeah, the poison interrupts an ability.
Yeah.
And If poisoned, a player uses a once per game ability while poisoned, they cannot use their ability again.
Okay.
Hmm.
It's kind of sus that somebody knows off the bat that who the fucking poisoner is, but at the same time, if they are actually the poisoner, do we want to just put them on?
Yeah. Also, the poisoner is a minion, not the demon. So, like it's only knowledge of the assistant to the demon, not the demon itself.
Yeah.
Let's see. Can I read the other stuff? I want to read other things about this wiki. Damn it. So,
Also, I'm
does
looking at
in-
the.
Mhm.
As far as outsiders, there is one. It says might register as evil.
Oh, there's an
That's
outsider
something
that
to
might register
consider.
as evil. Interesting.
Yeah.
Might register, like, does it or does it not?
Man. No, I'm terrified. Like, I have no idea what's going to happen now.
I'm reading rolls and I'm thinking this town was fucked way before anything bad got here.
Yeah.
Maybe it was an art community or artist community.
Art commune.
Right.
Damn.
Also, they're spending a lot of time conversing with the three of them down there. Oh, one's back.
I'm just trying to get people moving and shaking. What's up, man? What do you know? What do you don't know?
I joined with my computer instead of my phone. There is a recluse in play, and
How do you know that? What are you?
it may be Get a Buck. It may be Retrodillo.
Oh, okay. What are you?
I am the librarian.
Librarian. Okay, so recluse might be Dilla or who?
Or Get a Book. So if you are not the recluse, then it is Get a Book.
Gotcha. Well, let me look at what librarian does before I give you any damning information. You know, you start knowing that one of two players is a particular outsider, or that zero in play. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Dillo, pay attention to the foyer.
What's going in the foyer?
Pay attention to the
I'm gonna
game
take
log.
this that Get a Buck is the recluse then.
Nope, I am the recluse.
Shunko is asking you in the game log, Dillo.
Okay. You're alright with me coming into the grid? Walden, are you okay with him coming?
I don't mind. That's fine. Unless he is the poisoner. I don't mind.
Alright, but yeah, I'm the recluse.
Alright.
Hello!
Hello.
Heyo. So, Walden, do you know anything?
I know that you or Omeyu are the poisoner.
Really? That's interesting. Because apparently I'm... So yeah, I'm the chef, and I know that there is a pair of evil neighbors around, and they are right next door to each other.
Alright, so if that is the case, then Omeyu is probably likely the poisoner. And because I am a librarian, and Dillo is the recluse.
Yeah. That is, of course... Now, if you are correct and Omeyu is actually evil, then one of his neighbors is probably also evil, assuming that I'm not drunk.
Yeah, because they're neighbors. Assuming Shenko is A, not lying, or B, not drunk.
Correct.
Yeah.
But if he's lying about being the librarian or the chef, then that's kind of bold, because then that would mean someone else might actually be the chef and be like, hey, that's not true, because I'm the chef. And then they'll be like, that's, and then, you know, they'll get all flustered because it's early and it's the first time playing.
And the chef will be poisoned pretty quickly.
Right, so I totally believe Shenko is actually the chef. He was spot on with me, so that proved it to me. And now...
So right now, Getabuk is a mystery, Briar is a mystery. I'm pretty certain Not Safe for Wolves is the investigator. So I think Not Safe for Wolves is clean. Omeyu is likely the one we want to start voting first.
Right. Also, if anyone says, I think Dillo is evil, just say, smile and nod, and if you're alone with them, let them know, oh, he's the recluse, he registers as evil.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So, if you hear someone saying, oh, someone that is next to this person is evil, and you see I'm their neighbor, then like, oh, well, Dillo's the recluse, so yada yada yada.
Okay, I'll bear that in mind.
So if in fact Omeyu ends up being the poisoner, then that saves roughly about 4 options for the imp left.
Yeah.
Aye.
Well, if there's really a poisoner in play, then that means that we don't have a spy to worry about, at least.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm back. Let's check.
There's something fishy going on.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh man, I wonder why the graveyard. Like, is there something special about the graveyard? I don't know anything about the differences in towns, like the places in town. So. Oh no, I'm getting sleepy. I'm so tired.
I'm about to pass out in bed.
Oh, that's bizarre.
Gravy, Davy, show me
Shut
your
up, Meg.
Daisy do.
Everybody, welcome. We have all gathered in the town square. Shall we lynch anybody? Shall there be any nominations?
Why would
Do we have to
lynch
nominate publicly?
Yes.
Yes.
You never actually declared why we're in trouble.
Well, I died.
Yeah, so you needed to kind of leave.
You
with
gotta
that.
die. Happy.
Well, he said that a while ago, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
No, you can't just be like, I die. You're not gonna get any bonuses to your charisma check if you do that. Come on. You are.
So wait, that's
you
the
are
story starts?
Yes.
You're
The,
the
Oh,
synthesis
the
as to-
teller of tales.
the long version of the story is that the moderator is found impaled on the hand of the clock tower, and there must surely be a demon in the town.
Oh, I see.
Well, that would've been
I did not
useful,
realize
like-
that.
That would have been some nice setting and window dressing to add
Yeah.
to the...
And plus, now Happy's here telling us because he is a ghost, which goes to show that when we die, it kind of explains why ghosts are walking around,
Yeah.
vengeful to sure.
I just needed to know why I was in character and what my motivation was.
Oh gosh, this is my
It
first
helps.
time running it. This for me getting practice.
Well, one to us. Well, one to our town. The teller
Since
of
I know-
lore. His hour has come. It's funny because he got impaled on the hour hand of the clock tower. His hour has come.
Since I know that Shanku or Omeo is the poisoner, I'm going to flip a coin in a browser and nominate one of them to die.
Wow. How do you
It's
know
my job.
what they
Modern
are?
of you.
I know one of them is evil. That's all I've got. So I'm going to nominate one of them to die, and I the best I can do.
I
How
was
would
told
you know
you
that?
were...
How would
was
you know
told-
that one of them's evil?
Right.
Because that's a big thing, and everyone's probably.
People are
not
speaking
gonna
over other people.
listen.
I'm just imagining him impaled on the hour hand. You're just like, I see, poisoned.
Alright, let's just Shenko was trying to say something.
I was trying to say that I was told you are an investigator. Are you correct? Am I correct, Wolves?
Yep, that's right.
Right. So you've clearly deduced that it's between me and him. Well, I shared this information. Am I allowed to share what I've already said with like Retro and Wilden Happy or?
Yeah, you can.
Let him carry out a nomination first, and then you can do your rebuttal. One further thing about nominating and executing. In order to actually be considered for execution, there has to be a majority vote of living players wanting to execute you.
Okay.
So do we go in order of nominations?
No, the nominate and vote first, and then if there's a second nomination, then the second nomination then votes.
And we're nominating in the game log, correct?
No, we're nominating vocally now, and we're only voting
Alright.
in the game log.
Then I'm going to nominate Omeyu for execution.
Well, let Wolves do his nomination first.
Didn't he do it
Oh, yeah.
already?
No, I said I was going to, but I haven't done it yet. And I've since learned other information. I nominate Shenko. Sorry, Shenko. I'm nominating you. You're guilty.
Okay. Why is that? What information did you possess that influenced your decision?
Someone outed me to you, clearly.
Someone outed me to you. Did they tell you I was a chef?
Nope.
Because that's what I am. The only thing I knew from what I was told is that there are there's a pair of evil players, and they both conveniently live right next to each other.
Oh, interesting. Man, I have to type and talk at the same time. I'm really bad at that.
What was I outed at, per se, and who told you?
You or Omeo is the poisoner. And because someone gave you information about me, I assume they're trying to get me killed and want you to kill me. So I vote for you.
No, see, I'm sorry. You two rebuttal, and then I'll. Yeah, it's already so clear.
Alright, so, votes for Shenko in the game log. Just type yes. You have 30 seconds.
Am I allowed to say yes or no, or should I say silent?
You're the only one that can't vote.
So the nomination
because you're the
happens
nominated.
once per night?
No, as many nominations can happen during the dusk.
Oh, okay.
If someone is nominated, they cannot be nominated again. And once a nominator has nominated somebody, they cannot nominate somebody else for that dusk, that day.
Mm-hmm.
So only one vote for Shenko. Are there any? Shenko will not be considered for execution. Whoa!
Sounds good, but that does bring out some information.
Are you sure that's how that works? Don't you mean that they can't be nominated by that same
No,
person
they cannot be
again?
nominated again this night.
Oh, this night.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Walden, you said you wanted to nominate somebody.
I am nominating Omeyu.
Okay, on what grounds?
The grounds are having conversations, working with Not Safe for Wolves. Because Not Safe for Wolves pegged both Shenko and Omeyu as the poisoner, I have since talked to Retro and identified some more information regarding Shenko. Based on the accusations that Not Safe for Wolves had given, it was clear to me that he was the investigator, which is where the conversation with Shenko came through. And essentially, by the end of our conversation, Shenko and me agreed it's got to be Omeyu, because if he's not, as he said, he is the chef. If he is not, therefore, Not Safe for Wolves is ID of Shenko and Omeyu says it's an Omeyu. Not sure if that made sense, but
Well, a little bit out of character. I'm still reading up some of these rules, trying to figure out what the fuck is what. Anyways, back in.
It will be
fine.
like
We
that
all
for
are.
a while.
Yeah, yeah.
I just happen to
First
know
game's gonna
that.
be rocky. Yeah.
Yeah, for gonna be roughy. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this out there then. I happen to know that one of my neighbors is actually classifying as evil, though I cannot say which. So put my knowledge out there, and so I feel like, there's definitely some false information being thrown about from somebody.
If Omeyo can be trusted, then
If you are, here's the thing: if you are evil, that lines up with my claim that there's two
lines up with two
evil characters. That would line up with my claim that there are two evil players living right next to each other.
And on top of that, this was corroborated on a second claim. None of us talked to Wolves in private, and then Wolves comes out with this thing that matches what we talked about earlier. So that's doubly assured on Omao. So it's not looking good. Omao, what do you say your class is?
I would like to say that you're incorrect. I spent a little while privately chatting with someone, and then came back quickly.
I will reveal my role as empath.
Your role is empath?
Yes.
Okay, and how many of your two alive neighbors are... Oh, well, it hasn't been night yet, so...
No, it starts as night. The first round is night.
The first night.
First
First round is a night where nobody dies, except for the storyteller.
Okay.
So yeah.
Alright, so how many of us are there?
Alright, we are voting for Wolden's nomination of Omao. Vote yes if you are voting for this. You have 30 seconds.
Wow. Okay.
Damn.
Yes.
Now,
Oh,
here's
wow.
something else.
You...
Another person can be nominated, and if it matches that number of yeses, then neither of them get executed.
Omao, you are on the chopping block. Would anybody else like to make a nomination?
Can a chosen person make a nomination then?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, if the evil pairs are indeed close together, I would like to nominate Torek, since he is one of my neighbors, and I sort of, kind of, but not really trust wolves. But it fits between, like, there's two between me and Shenko. I don't know. So if wolves is being true and just misinformed in one way or another, that does lead to that. So Torek.
We'll take that under advisement after we kill you.
Damn, y'all are so fucking bloodthirsty.
There you go.
Sometimes it do be like that.
So I nominate Torek.
Torek, you have anything to say?
What, me?
Yes. Do you have any rebuttal?
Tarek, I know it's 7 a.m., but for the love of God, wake up.
Yeah.
No, I'm awake. I really don't want to say it, but I really want to say it. But no, I can't say anything right now.
Go on.
Vote if I'm up for execution or not.
No,
We're voting right now.
You're up
Did we
for
vote?
We're about to vote.
Nomination.
I know.
All right. Well, starting now and for 30 seconds, vote if you'd like to execute Torek.
Sorry, Torek.
What?
Yes? Question mark.
I smell a rat.
No, I'm not down. This sounds like. Nope. Not doing it. Not enough info.
There's not enough info for anything. Not even for mine, but that one got a lot of votes.
Oh, it was definitely enough info for yours.
Ah.
Point that from two different directions, buddy.
Normally,
I
would,
trust you,
normally,
Omeo.
normally I would agree there's not enough information the first night, but you guys did make a pretty compelling argument, I think.
Well, that was only 3 votes. So, Omal, I am sorry, but the mob has lynched you.
Okay.
Everyone else return to their homes. It's fine because it's just allegory. It's what do they say? A metaphor. That game that everyone's talking about. It's a metaphor. Everything's a metaphor.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna mute myself while I dole out the new information for the night.
Okay, should we all mute ourselves?
I think
I'm not-
we're good.
I'm not
You
gonna
don't
get
have
typed.
to.
Yeah,
only if you
yeah.
think that you're going to bleed some typing.
Yeah, or they ding.
Also, the people who were nominated, the people who nominated them did not instantly die, so we know that Shenko and Omao were not actually the Virgin and pretending to be an Virgin.
Well, we don't know yet. It's still nighttime.
No,
Right.
no. If you nominate the Virgin and you're the first one to nominate them, you instantly die.
And you're a townsfolk.
No, here's the thing: if you're
and
also
you're
the
a
first nomination, if you are a demon, you don't die. So if they were the Virgin, we wouldn't know. We would know if
Right.
somebody died.
But then the Virgin can be like, "Holy crap! I just got nominated, and that person didn't die." And then it's like,
I'm a virgin.
oh.
I think that would be something the host would keep a track on, like not necessarily a player thing. It's like you nominated the Virgin, you dead.
Right, but here's the thing: if you're the bad guy, you nominate the Virgin, not knowing, and you don't die, and then the Virgin says, "I'm the Virgin. He should have died immediately. He's clearly the bad guy," and then everyone's like,
Yeah.
and so that kind of throws a wrench in things too. We might not have a Virgin.
I would love to point out that in a nutshell, if you ever got the Virgin role, the Virgin is basically a thirst trap. And I hate it. That's not wrong. Oh.
I think when we vote, it might be a little more clear if we type a person's name for execution, and then yes. That way, it's looking back on the votes, it's easier to.
Yeah, I agree with Ditto on that one.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh no. Yes. There we go. I edited mine just as it's.
Actually, here's a better idea. If somebody puts a nomination in there, they just type the nomination for who they want to put up, and then everyone votes.
I agree.
That way, it's at least sectioned up, so we can still just say yes or no.
Yeah.
I have a question for Happy when he's back.
Yes. Question for Happy when he's back.
Let's see. You guys have seen some abilities say every night besides the first, right?
The first,
or specifically,
the first night is the night that Happy's supposed character dies.
But some abilities say each night. Does that include the first night?
Yes.
Yes, because
okay.
So, like I went, like when I said Empath, that's the first night ability.
So also the Undertaker would have learned, if we have an Undertaker, we would have learned, oh, the leader died, and then everyone comes to the town center and they look up and then they see.
I'm reading the poisoner more. The person I'm supposed to have accused is the poisoner. But if there is a poisoner, and the poisoner's ability triggers on the first night, then the poisoner prevents someone's ability from working, or if the ability gives that person information, the storyteller may give false information instead. So if any of us were poisoned, the information we were given by the storyteller could have been false.
This is why this short version isn't very good. The list of short skills. There's a lot more to it than that.
Yeah, I agree.
You have awakened, and Dillo is dead. Oh no! You may convene
Well, fuck.
at the town square.
Yeah, what's up? It's your boy, Dead Dillo.
Did you see who murdered you, Dillo?
No.
And it was a demon, but I didn't get a good look.
Crap. Well, we
Too
tried.
busy staring at its ass.
I sleep in a ball, you see.
Now, keep in mind that dead players still get 1 vote, and they may still interact completely normally with everybody else, just like normal. We'll go ahead and start the timer for 8 minutes, and you may split up and give out any new information that you might have. Go for it.
Did anyone learn anything new?
I learned that I'm dead.
Wretched.
Yeah.
Oh. Dirty,
Hello.
dirty creature. Striking. Curse you, Lady Gaga.
I'm gonna go visit Volden in the bar.
Yeah, same.
Guys.
Hey,
All right. So, given the new information about poisoning, that means someone was poisoned with the incorrect information.
Maybe. The storyteller may give them false information.
Yes, so that's why I'm saying if Shenko is listed as a poisoner, and he's the chef, and we have every reason to believe that Ome was the empath, then you were poisoned and given incorrect information. Does that about sum it up?
That about sums it up. I agree completely. Very likely at this
All
point.
right.
Alternatively, I might have been fed false information about them being neighbors, poisoned, or alternatively, I may also be drunk, but I can't really tell at this stage if either is the case or not.
And I am 100%
Or you're lying.
convinced. I'm 100% convinced that Retro was the recluse, which would falsely trigger an evil on other people's senses.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
if we were to go and review neighbors, and Omeyu is 100%, and the neighbors were tied together based on the chef, if you were fed correct information, Shenko, that puts Torek as an evil individual.
Hands can read
Sorry,
our
Torek.
thoughts.
I gotta admit, that's more evidence against Torek.
It is.
Yeah.
But again, it just depends, because if Shenko is poison, does it poison 2 people?
No.
It poisons 1 if I recall correctly.
One person. But if you're drunk, then you would think you are the chef.
It might. It could be a massive, bit of a shot in the dark, but it could also be a wild case of him poisoning somebody else that isn't drunk and feeding them false information, and I'm drunk by default and I got wrong information as well, so...
Yes.
That's a possibility.
So you're proposing starting on a false premise, but logical conclusions from that point on?
Whatever you mean, guess.
The main headache is the fact that the poisoner could have done anything, and lo and behold, it can fuck up everything.
Yeah.
I think this is the case of the poisoner being in the right place in the right time, because this is just confusing for me. It also doesn't help that I haven't played this before.
Neither have we.
We haven't either. We've got 10 seconds. Oh wait, no. Hold
I'm
on,
gonna
let's just keep
assume,
scrolling up.
at least given what we've got,
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know where to go with this.
Retro wants to come in. Should we let him in?
Of course.
Sure. As I said, I'm pretty certain Retro is the recluse, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe him. He told me he was the recluse, and honestly, given the fact that he is now dead, I have no reason not to believe that.
Yeah.
And that was my one contributing useful piece of information that was available to me. So...
Yeah.
See.
That leaves Getabuck as a mystery. Getabuck, I have no idea who he is, because it was either Recluse Retrodillo or Recluse Getabuck. So...
Yeah, Getabuck's been quiet all game so far.
So I don't know what his role is.
Oh, yeah. I don't know either. I don't have any note. Wait, I do have a note on Get a Book. Omau, if they truly were an empath, said that both of their neighbors were evil. So Gettysburg and Torek is who he implicated on the chopping block.
Wait.
Get a bug.
Omeo told you that both of Omeo's
Yeah, he said
people were evil?
Omeu's neighbors are evil, which does leave
Omeo
Gettysburg
told
as an
me
evil
that. Omeo told me specifically that only one of Omeo's neighbors was evil.
That could be just one of them might be evil. Hang on,
That's what I was told specifically.
Says. Let's see, empath. Where is it?
Each night you learn how many of your 2 alive neighbors are evil.
And
So if he said
learned
one.
that, yeah, but he found out 2.
No, he said the one. He told me the number 1. He said one of my neighbors is evil.
It does kind of make me bring into question, though, that if he genuinely was evil, why would he share that information if it puts his other ally in jeopardy?
I have
It
a
could be.
question for everyone.
Yeah.
Let us suppose for a moment he sacrificed his minion. It does not stop the demon's rampage, does it?
That's true.
It is also true. This could be a throwing him under the bus kind of situation because at the end of the day, like,
What is a bus?
what is a bus? I don't know.
Threw him under the stagecoach.
Throw him under the stagecoach.
Or he could have been lying, and my information
he
is
was.
incorrect.
I know this is derailing a little bit, but all I can imagine is just some of them pushing off a wooden platform, but instead of just like, the shove over, it's like Dolphin dives off the platform under the stagecoach. That's how he died.
Oh, has been slain by Wells and or Fargo.
Anyway, back to the game.
If you will excuse me, I wish to shout penis in the public square. Good day.
I don't know anything about Timet or Briarios.
I don't have anything about Timet or Briarius yet.
Time or Briar, that's true.
Yeah, both of them complete mystery
Oddly
at this point because I don't have any associations.
silent.
Time said a number of times that he has absolutely no idea what he's doing, on top of the fact that he sucked at Town of Salem. So I think he's just going to shit at this point because he has no idea what he's doing.
Or he's
It is
playing it
early in the
really
morning
well
for you guys.
and staying very
That's
distracting.
also true.
Yeah.
Time can't lie for shit. I can attest to this, like on a personal
Why don't you
level,
why don't you
I'm not
grab
gonna
him
discount that
and
over
bring
there.
him? Yeah, grab him.
Does it actually tell you that who's the
No.
evil one, or do you just
says-
know that
It just says that one of them is.
one? Oh, one of them is okay.
Yes. It doesn't point to a specific one.
Monty Python had the right idea. If you don't want to be seen, don't stand up.
Did you tell yesterday which out of the 2 that is the I don't know. Did you I didn't pay attention before, but did you mention which one is the
Well, it's,
like you said?
somebody mentioned
Yeah.
knowing that the I think it was Shenko's chef, saying that the evils are near each other, and if Retro identified as an evil because he was a recluse, that means Torek is an evil, and he was being very non-open with what he knew or what he was.
Okay. I still don't have a lead at all.
Or Wolves is a liar, and it's Gede, but
No, believe me, I'm innocent. Cause
quick, spell innocent backwards. TTT.
Oh.
What's your role then?
gimmick.
What's what?
What's your role then?
Penis! I'm sorry, it's my
That is not a roll.
It's my daily outburst in the public square.
Oh.
Wait, sorry. What was my role?
That's if you only want to say it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm
Or we
asking
can-
if you're innocent.
Or if you want to go into a private room with certain people and just tell them.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there's that.
Maybe I'll reveal. Wait another night, but I'm not sure if people are gonna vote for me. But yeah, give me one more day.
Grab him and bring him. Yeah, grab him and say, "Hey, I want to talk to you at the graveyard or something," and tell him, "Hey, I already know you're innocent. What do you know?" And pull something out.
Yeah. After, yeah, he's got nothing on there. I don't know what to peg him with on.
I'm gonna
I
go
know
meander
I'm
around
dead.
Times Square and see what's going on. I'll be back.
I know why I'm dead. It's because I'm making too many plays, and that's not conducive to demon victory.
Low key though, actually not even low key. If somebody needs information, I need to be careful of who I share with. Otherwise, I become a target. Like low
Shit, that's
key,
so
I can
loud.
confide in one of you, but
The
I
only
need to
reason I
know
was
who to
so-
trust. That's my problem.
The only reason I was so open about what I was is because it wasn't particularly accurate, and it may not even be correct anyway.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Who's making
And-
decorations? Who's the decoration? What? I was told there were-
Decorations.
I said yes. I said there was
time
decoration.
to go back to the public square.
Gotta go to
Uh-oh.
the public square.
Anyway.
And other.
Yeah.
So there's some pretty hefty accusations being thrown around in the bar. Any of you have anything to say for yourselves?
I'm dead.
Wait, who's calling accusations?
Indeed, time, indeed.
I will go to bar. One moment.
Probably
Hmm.
those.
I think
those houses.
I'll go there too. Maybe.
They
There's the whole
immediately
absence thing,
flee.
but
They immediately flee when the heat is on. How about you, Briar?
Well.
Are you evil?
No, I'm not evil.
I see.
Evil is subjective.
Hmm.
the bell meets anyway.
And other attitudes. Attitudes.
I could give you another 2 minutes if you need it.
No, it's fine.
It's fine.
Is it fine? All right. Would there be any nominations this evening?
Wait, so we don't ever have to nominate anyone? Okay,
You don't have
sure,
to
I'll nominate
nominate
someone.
anyone.
Yeah, but if we don't nominate somebody, then the demon executes somebody in the night.
I mean,
So
I think the demon
some-
needs to execute someone anyway, right?
If we kill the
Yeah.
demon, then it doesn't. So if we leave it alone, the demon's gonna kill someone tonight.
If you kill the imp,
The
you win.
monster of the nightmare ends.
Yeah, I will say this: we probably don't have a Slayer.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say we don't have a Slayer too, because that's a daily thing where you go through and you or where you basically just pick someone. I mean, granted, we might not have a Slayer because there's just not enough evidence out yet to peg the demon. So because that's once a game, not once a day.
Yep.
Right.
You get to potentially execute the demon if you know.
If they don't get killed beforehand.
I'm not a very good investigator and willing to throw accusations around. I'll nominate Torek for death. We lynched Torek, guys. It's definitely him.
For what purpose?
A few different things people said. My notes say more evidence against Torek. It has something to do with someone else who was near them, even if they were poisoned, likely having information that there were two different people who had information that suggested Torek might be evil. So, you know.
Are we supposed to make is the nominator supposed to be the one making the case, or can everybody participate? Happy?
Everybody can give out any information that they might be positive or negative to the nomination. Once you are ready to vote, we will start voting, but give Torek a chance to rebuttal as well.
So, to add for what Not Safe for Wolves is saying, the gist is Omayu was likely the empath, and as the empath, Omayu had declared one of his neighbors was evil. Retro was the recluse, and therefore was also potentially evil, or falsely bound as evil. We don't have enough information regarding Getabuk in regards to anything that Getabuk has done present. And it is fully possible that Not Safe for Wolves, and Shenko, who have ousted two evil people, were given false information by the poisoner. So, in terms of information, Torek is there. There's a couple of points, but that could all be fed via the poisoner on the first day.
Torek, would you like to make a rebuttal?
I do not wish to reveal my role, but in this unfortunate circumstance, I kind of have to. Whether you believe me or not, I am the saint. You do not want me to die. That's it.
The Saint is a character. It is a outsider that says if they die by execution, their whole team loses immediately.
But if the demon gets them, it's just any other game.
They have to die by execution.
There are two outsiders, and one of them is already dead. So that is a hard play there.
Let me read up on this. Because the short list is kind of not very helpful with details.
What's the rule on poisoning?
If you are poisoned, your ability...
No.
What, huh?
If the saint dies in any way other than execution, such as demon killing them, then the game continues. So yeah,
Yes.
the demon can kill them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was saying.
It's only execution.
So, yeah.
They would want to vote me to end the game, and that's the thing. They don't want to kill me at night, which is probably why I'm not gonna die during the night phase.
Cannot see anything
If you are the saint.
wrong with that.
And also, if I am indeed the saint, that does mean that the information that was provided was likely poisoned.
Votes! Let's hear some votes in 30 seconds, starting in 5 seconds. Start voting now.
Clinch.
The logic with so much deception. Do not have. Listen here.
I see only one vote. We are going to close the voting for lynching Torek. Would any other nominations like to go through?
I gotta nominate Getabuk. I gotta nominate Getabuk, and the reason is because I do firmly believe that Omayu was in fact the empath, and that one of them was evil, which means that and since the other outsider was Reptrodillo as the recluse, I don't know. I believe Torek is the saint. That's a safe role, I think, to claim. I could be wrong, but I think it's a safe role to claim. And if Getabuk is the neighbor that is evil, then that may be a poisoner we don't have to worry about anymore. I think odds are Getabuk is poisoner.
When I entered town square and said, "You guys sure are awfully quiet," Getabuk immediately fled.
So
he went to the bar.
I was just curious on what happened on the bar.
Lynch him! Lynch him!
All right, Getabug.
No,
What would you like to say for your defense?
No. Oh God.
Listen. Here's the story that happened.
I
at the
have
bar.
I have no lead.
Getabug.
I
we
have
we
no
were all
yeah.
just chilling, having a good time, having a few pints of tea, and some guy comes in. He's like, "Yo, I can show you guys the joys of mead." We got drunk. It was crazy. I'm pretty sure one guy peed in the corner.
All
I
right,
don't.
Getabug.
Okay.
So,
What would you like to
I'll-
say for
normal
yourself?
Tuesday,
I'll
then.
reveal my role. I am an undertaker, and Omao is an empath. That's all I have. I don't have anything else.
What was the Undertaker do
Getabug
again?
is claiming that the Undertaker. The Undertaker
But we've already
learns the
known that
role of
information.
somebody who was lynched the previous evening.
We already
not-
kind of knew that they were the Undertaker.
Please do not kill my favorite wrestler.
Each night you learn which character died by execution today.
Yeah, if you execute other people, I might know what they are, but it's up to you.
I don't understand this class because every morning we're gonna find out someone was executed.
No,
if it was-
executed, not killed by the demon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like lynched.
it has
Like
to be
only
executed.
Executed,
only
not
learned
murdered.
Yeah, aren't we all here executing?
What he's
someone?
saying lines up with what we're saying about Omeyu, but on the other hand,
But then
he could
again-
be
His last
telling
night,
us
yesterday,
what we already
Omeo
know.
was lynched by the mob.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
If I got if the demon know that I'm actually an undertaker, then they might kill me, and I cannot tell everyone that what their other role is. But
Still
Yes.
don't know what the Undertaker
If
does.
you are in
So
fact
I'm just
telling
gonna
the
abstain.
truth, if you are in fact telling the truth, then you are a hot button target for the demon to execute.
Let's have some votes. All right,
Gotta
starting
put the
in,
name, right?
in-
Who's
in-
who's nominating? Put the name in first, so we know who we're voting
All
for.
right,
Let
all
me
right.
get it in there because I did it.
Yeah.
I did it.
What? Getabug. Vote now for 30 seconds. Do you execute Getabug?
While that vote's going, Happy, please explain Undertaker as though you are speaking to a 4-year-old.
If somebody is lynched by the mob through voting, as we are doing now, then the Undertaker that following night learns what their role is. Or-
Gotcha.
no, more simple way is like, oh look, someone got lynched. You will know who they are tomorrow if you're
Getabug,
alive.
you have 4
basically it.
votes, which is more than half of living players. You are on the chopping block. If somebody else is not nominated and gets as well exactly 4 votes, then you will be lynched. Would anyone else like to make a nomination?
I would like to make a proposition to Getabug. If you are the Undertaker, then you'll know the role of the person who got lynched today, even if you were killed. Yes.
If a player
Yes.
is dead, they lose access to their character abilities.
Does that count even after like
The second
person
they
has
die.
already been lynched?
Yes.
So that means I can tell anyone
Yeah,
about
but
the
here's the thing,
information.
Happy. What I'm asking is, say for example, someone else got lynched here. Would Getabug still get to know what their job is, even if he was targeted by the demon after the execution?
No, he would be dead.
Right. Okay.
Get a book. Was Omal actually the empath before you died?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Okay. That would have been good to fucking know.
Are there any
I
more
hate poison. I'm
nominations,
just gonna put it out
or
there,
is
man.
Getabug dying?
I nominated someone. I'm not allowed to nominate again, right? Or can I nominate more people?
No, Walden nominated Get a Buck. That is a new day. You can nominate somebody else now.
No, but I already nominated
No.
Torek today.
Today?
Yeah. Torek,
Oh, yeah, you
Torek
did.
was nominated today, and Get a Buck have been nominated today.
Can I
Torek
nominate
has
someone
1
else?
vote.
No.
Get a
Someone
Buck
else has to
4
nominate
votes.
somebody. And
Well,
Omar and
or
Delo
Torek
cannot
is-
nominate.
Get a Buck or Torek is evil if Omal was actually the empath, or Get a Buck is, or Get a Buck is was in league with Omal because we know that they were both bad guys are next to each other, and it's one couple. They are neighbors.
Omo
So it's
is
either Get a Buck
nice.
or Torek if Omal was actually evil.
I'm trying to
So,
keep track.
Get a
How
Buck
do
might
we
be
know
covering.
that? I'm trying to keep track. How do we know that that's the truth and not a lie?
Because Walden thinks that Walden said it was Omal might have been.
So
It was.
I have reason to
between-
believe that Omayu was in fact the empath. That was my reasonable suspicion.
Wait, that he was the empath or the poisoner?
That Omayo was the empath.
You told me that some person and him, one of the two, were the person. Were the
Wolf
poisoner.
said that. Wolf said that right out the gate.
Oh yeah, that's me.
No,
Shenko or
Wolf said
Omeo
that
is the
at the
poisoner.
meeting after we talked. That's why I
Yeah.
was so gung ho about voting for him, because we heard from a second source. So Walden said it was Omal. And who else? Who else did you say it could have been?
Omal or Shenko.
So it could have been Omal or Shenko. It wasn't Shenko, so I narrowed it down to Omal. So either
Yes.
Shenko was lying, or Omal was lying, or Get a Book is lying about Omal, because they're trying to cover for both of them, and Get a Book is actually the imp, and Omal was the poisoner.
Well, and then there's
And
the
I
other
think
fact
Torek
that
is the same.
the poisoner could have also misguided every single bit of information since day one.
No,
Yeah.
he could have just.
So
been-
here's the deal. If I was poisoned day one, that means neither one of my neighbors are evil, and that I got false information. That's if I was the poisoned individual.
Which would mean
Yes.
one false piece of information and perfectly logical information all from that point on?
Possibly. All that would say is that Get a Book and Torek might not actually be evil, which is why I have a question mark next to them. But Walden and Wolves both separately corroborated Omal, so I still think they were the bad guy. I just don't know if Get a Book or Torek are evil, which is why I'm abstaining and voting on both of them.
Would anybody like to nominate anybody else? If not, Get a Buck dies.
Just don't have
Well-
enough. I don't have enough.
Yeah, I don't have enough information to vote.
There was
on.
enough information the last night.
Yes, there was.
No.
It was very compelling information. It just may have potentially been incorrect.
Damn.
Going to
Honestly,
die.
honestly, here's my train of thought. Look, let's just say the poisoner struck at the right place in the right time, and it is indeed one of us who have been actively chatting. They're playing us like a damn fiddle.
Yeah, which is why Time It and Riarios, we need to start talking to them tomorrow. After we kill Get a Book.
Okay.
Good night, Get a Buck, sweet prince. You have any final words?
You never see it coming.
Good night, Get a Buck. Alright, I am going to mute, and I will begin the next night.
Wait, one question.
What's that?
Oh. So who's dead and who's alive? Like, can we actually have like a list of that?
Yes.
Because it's
It's
getting
hard to tell. I
keep
agree.
track.
Dillo, Omao, and Getabuk are
Oh wait,
dead.
can we add like an emote to our name, like a skull or something, so we know that we're dead? Hold on.
What about a
think we
roll?
can
Like we're
edit-
set to the live game roll.
Why
What if
don't
we
we
have
do
a
it
dead roll?
something like this, where we edit our profile after
Is that
we
a
die?
Metro thing?
Like say for example, like
I think you
if you look
can
at my name
edit.
as an example.
Yeah, that
would be a
works.
good way to do it.
That works.
Okay.
Can you do that?
I forget how to do that.
Yeah, I don't even know how you do
yeah,
that. Oh, a note,
you can
right?
edit the server profile.
Edit server profile?
Yeah,
Yeah, so you can just change your name. Only the name on on the server right now.
But Shenko, you're not dead, are you?
Not
I'm
Shenko's
dead,
not.
I'm
He's just using
doing
it as
for
an
the sake of an example.
Yeah.
Ah. My eyes betray me.
All right, I'm going to bed.
He needs a dirt nap.
I like how we have 3 different dead versions.
You just have dead, D, and then dead. I think personally, though, we're focusing a little too much on the whole, hey, yo, here are our okay, bad townie rolls, but still townie rolls. I think we should probably try and ID who the hell the poisoner actually is, though.
Yeah, because that's an everyday occurrence that someone's getting bad information.
Yeah, because we just keep going in circles about who the freaking, who these 4 people are, and we're not really finding out anything else. Like, it's a hyperfixation.
Which is why we need to talk to people that we don't have much info on.
Yes.
Like
How did you get that skull, Retro?
I
Is that
used
just
here, I'll put it in game log.
One way to do it is to press Windows and then the period key to use the Windows emojis.
Oh, okay, that'll work.
I just forgot that I had a thing completely set up exactly for marking dead people. Walden, you're dead.
Out of character for a moment, I would really like some more information for my class.
Have you checked the wiki time?
No. I know what my class is. I would like powers that be to maybe feed me some more information.
Ask them in private message.
Yeah. You should know
Personally, low-key, I wouldn't be surprised at time gets frustrated, because there are plenty of information rolls that don't really give too much or too useful information. And so
Like
all I can
mine.
imagine is him banging his head against the wall, and that is totally a him thing to do.
Okay, well, alright.
Alright, I made an updated thing that shows you who's dead. Does that help?
Yeah.
Where'd you put it?
Game log.
Oh,
Actually, I have to set aside
do
ready to
anything
go.
for me. Apparently, I just updated my pronouns. That's all. Yeah.
I identify as dead.
Yeah.
Instructions unclear. I am now Zize.
I identify as B and C.
So, we are awake again?
Yes.
Identify
Yes,
as skeleton.
Skeleton.
I identify as Skeletor.
Clown. I identify as
I'm gonna go ahead and start a 6-minute timer for today, and you guys may disperse.
I'm so sorry.
I'll go to the graveyard. I'll go to the graveyard real quick.
Yep, graveyard.
Oh god. Wait, that means.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go to the bar, and if anybody wants to chat with me, they can, because I have an idea.
I like ideas.
Hey,
This
go,
sounds
go,
curious.
go,
I'll
go,
go to the
I like ideas.
Hi, welcome to Costco. I love you.
Ah, thank you.
That's literally the entire idea. I just wanted to say hi, welcome to Clocktower. I love it.
Such an idea. Lovely.
Yep. But who do we
we
think the poisoner
I
could
say
be?
we lynch Torek based on that.
No, that's not a reason to lynch. But who do we think the poisoner could be, though? Because that's the fucking problem.
Wait.
It could be
Torek
pretty much anyone.
does claim the whole plot armor of being a virgin.
I didn't claim being a virgin. I claimed being a saint.
I'm sorry, I'm a saint, not virgin.
There you go.
Saint,
Come on.
which is the nuclear
He
option.
could be both.
I can't.
Yeah.
Listen, I know I'm an IRL virgin, but come on.
But so the dead players are over there and the living players are here. So how do we figure out whether or not Torek is lying?
There's no real way to tell unless you actually want to take the gambit of trying to lynch me, or somebody can basically just see what my role is, because we're getting really mixed results when it comes to the investigators. So,
Well, there are solutions, but any other thoughts on who the baddie is?
I'm assuming your solution is to just execute anyone with the slightest amount of suspicion and apologize later.
I love the way
No.
I approve of that not being the solution.
Alright, wait.
For the record, my full disclosure, my role is savant, so I'm playing him particularly great.
Where's Walden? He's not here yet.
A lot of people were talking. You probably didn't hear.
Yeah. All dead players to the graveyard?
All players to the graveyard?
No, dead players. The frick? Oh, there we go.
Oh, this is the ghost hangout, huh?
Well, for now, until we...
So I legit librarian. 100% librarian.
Okay.
Oh, librarian?
And yeah, the librarian just allowed me to see. I knew the identity of, or like what outsiders were, and I had been, as I said, was given Shenko and Retro as the recluse. My only contribution for information.
That's still more direct than mine was. One of my neighbors is evil, and it could have been wrong.
It's got to be Torek.
Yeah.
Unless you were poisoned, it's got to be Torek.
Either I or Wolves was poisoned, or Wolves is lying.
It's just...
Actually, you know what? That initial one, if Wolves was lying, that would line up. Because Wolves' information exclusively led me to Shenko and you.
Yes.
So, and I actually do think Shenko is probably legitimately the chef.
Yeah, he is.
So, I think Torek. Well, no, because they've got to be in pairs, right? Oh no, he just knows how many pairs are there.
Yeah.
No, he said one pair next to each other.
Yeah.
And I don't know the extended rule set on each class, so I'm just...
Yeah.
I
don't know how you can find next
if they
to
are
each
in
other.
pair, and we'll have to feed this information to one of them, but if they are in pair, the only two left alive that are paired up are Brer and Wolves.
All right, I think we're... How do we do this? Can we go and let Torek know? I think Torek's good. I think Torek's legit.
Yeah, ask Torek to the graveyard.
Go to the game and invite him in. Oh, that.
I have a proposal, and this is banking on at least, well, one evil player being dead by now. Otherwise, it'll backfire very badly.
Yes. We are listening.
I can inspect Torek's claim of being a well, it doesn't help actually.
Wait, did you claim you were a savant?
Do we have suspicions that Torek might actually be the demon? I kind of do.
It's definitely possible.
It's possible.
And he's claiming the whole chicken armor of like, try me if you dare, by claiming he's the saint.
Mm-hmm.
So the game either ends and he wins, or
I said prior that I did not want to reveal my role just because I could easily get targeted during the day by the demon, because all it really takes is one nomination, and on account of the fact that we do have a poisoner, it's very easy to spin a tale that, yo, he's the saint, or he's not the saint, he's lying through the skin of his fucking teeth, gets me voted, we lose.
Shank, you want to go to church?
Wait, please.
Sorry,
I want everyone to be here as
Get
witness.
my information?
Sorry, who is asking who to go to church?
Just go to the church?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'm here for you,
That's
Briar. It's
gonna be
okay.
embarrassing.
Yeah. We'll hear you out. What do you got?
One is that the monster does not sit alone, and the other is that the poisoner does not sit alone.
Yeah, they're next to each other.
There's only
What's
two
your
pairs left
claim,
alive.
Briar? Got us on the edge of our seats here, Briar.
Look,
I would prefer to wait until the guys come back from the church before I say it, so
We
everyone
got 40 seconds.
is present.
Just say it, and we'll vouch for you.
Okay.
You're not coming out to us as gay or anything. Come on, spit it out.
You know, honestly, I hate to be that.
I point a really big sword at Torek and see what happens.
No, I think you're the poisoner, because the moment I say that I'm the saint, because there was some light sus on me prior, and just to make sure I didn't get lynched and we got the L, you're pointing that finger straight at me, despite the
You're
claim
just
and despite
pointing
the
at
fact
it
that I have
with
good
no
reason.
info, man. What's your info? You can't just say, I think it's him. Why?
No.
We're short on
I don't
time.
have much of the investigative role, so I can't really find any information.
Briar, why do you think it's him? Or are you just saying, oh, it's him?
Oh no, Briar's ability lets him detect. Briar lets him
Yeah.
test somebody.
Right, so what did you want to talk about?
Going on a limb and assuming that you are in fact the chef, because I think several of us believe that you are in fact the chef, right?
Yeah.
If you look on the game board, if you are in fact the chef, Omayu is the empath. It is a surefire bit of information that the pair of evil, there's only one pair right now that are next to each other. And that's not safe for wolves and briars. I have every reason to believe that Torek is legitimate at this point. And I don't know if not safe for wolves is just being fed poisoned information, or if he's legitimately just going gung-ho as a form of and playing off the poisoned information.
Maybe,
But they're the only pair right now, which tells me also that the imp could potentially be Timon. That's my suspicion, and I know I was a little wrong, but given the information we've got right now, Omayu being empath, Retro being the recluse, me being the librarian, and Getabuck being the gravekeeper.
Yeah.
Or the Undertaker.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think I think not safe and Briars may be very, very suspicious, and it is going to be exponentially more difficult at this point to vote them off the island, so to speak.
Yeah, and
And
honestly,
they really do sound like they're pushing for Torek right now, which I think is a big
Yeah.
mistake.
Oh no, Briar's ability lets him detect. Briar
Yeah.
lets him test somebody.
Yeah.
No,
what is he?
I-
He's not giving us any info, and we're short on time.
I'm challenging Torek as the Slayer
Okay, thank you.
publicly.
Waiting for everybody. Waiting. There they
Right, now that we're in
are.
the public square, go ahead and do that again.
Yeah. Pointing Slayer sword at Torek.
Briarus is shooting
Testing.
a Slayer ability
Okay,
at
so-
Torbeck. Oh, I'm muted.
Briar just, as the Slayer, pointed out
Yep,
to...
no, I was muted. I heard him.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Now, keeping in mind that you no longer have this ability, nothing happens.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing
Why?
happens.
He's not dead.
Why doesn't he have the ability?
No, he used it.
Once per game.
Yeah, once per game. The
Once
ability
per-
has
once
been
per game.
spent. Nothing happens.
so
And
they're
now,
not the demon.
now we know Torek is not a red or not the demon.
He is not the
claiming to
demon
be saint.
specifically.
Ooh.
Okay.
That
Not
is
the
that-
imp.
Not the imp.
That's good, right? It's good.
We know you're not going around killing people in their sleep, at least.
Yeah, so it's more evidence that I am indeed telling the truth, and we know who the Slayer is. So that's two of us that are cleared. Well,
But
ish.
if the recluse is dead, the empath is dead, and the Undertaker is dead, then I, as the investigator, and the Slayer are the only two good guys left.
Would any
Slayer
nominations
is-
be made today?
I nominate Torek.
Again?
Yep.
Yeah.
Again?
I still think Torek is evil, guys. Even if Torek isn't the imp, I think Torek is evil, and we should lynch them. Lynch
Remember,
Torek.
ghost players do have one vote, and if they spend it, they no longer get a vote.
For the day?
Why do
Ever.
you think he is?
Oh, period. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
okay.
You can't
ghosts
just say,
get
"He's
one
the
vote."
Bad guy.
Just
You
trying
can't
to
just say he's the bad
this-
guy and that's it. You gotta say why.
Or
Otherwise,
he
no
is
one's
the
gonna
saint
vote.
and we lose. But yeah,
Yeah.
this is the game of chicken right here.
I just
Yeah.
Mostly
like-
he's being pretty sus, and if the Slayer is right, and everyone else who is dead has been a good guy, there's only two good guys left, and it's the Slayer and me, and so killing him isn't a bad thing.
Okay,
Oh,
so I pointed at
outsider.
him and was determined to not be the imp. He is not the imp, but he may still be evil. But you want to take the possible 50-50 on that.
Of being
The
the
thing is,
outsider
though,
saint.
we also know who the recluse is, and I already made the claim that I was the other outsider role, leading more to the fact that I am indeed the saint as I am saying I am. You lynch me, the game ends.
And on top of that, he wouldn't just randomly call out, "I'm the saint," because there's a chance someone else who has also been quiet this whole time might actually be the saint. So him
Yeah.
calling that he's the saint makes sense. I
Originally-
think he is the saint.
Originally, I stated early in the game that I did not want to reveal my role on account of the fact that it could make me a target. Don't know if anybody remembers that specifically, but then I get put up on the second day, and I already have to say, "Do not vote me. I am the saint."
I don't think it's him.
Yeah.
I think it's
I
time.
suppose it's possible the demon left him alive so that you guys
Well-
would try to lynch him.
Taking
I
I
vote?
revealed my role and it didn't do shit.
Alright,
That's what the point is.
we're gonna go
I think we still
nice
have
and
a-
slow for this. Briar Rose, you say yes. Wolves, do you vote yes or no? Wolves.
I'm not going to vote yes this time. I nominated him, but I'm not going to vote.
Get a buck. Do you want to spend your ghost vote?
No, I think.
Omao, do you want to spend
still
your
much
ghost vote?
superior.
Omao,
No, you didn't hear me.
that's going around the table. Retro, do you want to spend your ghost vote?
No.
Shunko, do you want to vote?
No.
Time, do you want to vote?
I'm gonna regret this.
Time, do you want to vote?
Yeah, I said I'm gonna regret it, but no.
No? Okay.
No.
Wolves,
No.
Walden, your vote wouldn't matter, so I'm
No.
not even going to ask. Any
Dadgummit.
more nominations?
After conversing with Wilden in private, I'm opting to nominate Briaris.
He was confirmed as a Slayer.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I am allowed to rescind my nomination, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you're fine.
Right. Okay.
So here's the question: we know I'm the saint. The problem is that somebody's lying.
Or was fed incorrect
We-
information, which I am now
Yeah.
starting to assume I
And
might be drunk.
Do
Or
not know
fed
you're the
incorrect
same.
No, you
information at the
can't be the
start.
drunk. We
You've
already-
claimed it twice. You've claimed it twice.
Besides,
Well,
you
if
can't be the drunk. Didn't we have a Yeah, we had a
There is
recount.
only
I'm
two
saying.
pairs
We have-
alive right now, and so far there's a lot of doubt as to whether or not they're even, like, the ones involved. One of them's the Slayer, and the only other couple that is
Yep.
next door to each other is me and Time, and I know I'm not an enemy. So I probably was fed incorrect information from the start. I don't think that the two, like, I don't think the two antagonists of the story are living next door to each other.
Right.
That implies that we did get one, though. Hmm.
That also
You
implies
think
that I was given wrong information.
Yeah. Possible.
Right.
Are we
That's a lot of wrong information day one.
are we convening
serious
without a
question,
nomination?
If
Yeah,
we
no
got the
nomination.
minion, would we be told?
If you what?
If we actually got the minion, would we be told?
No. You only get told if you win.
Oh, and
Fantastic. Great. So we could have actually killed the minion already.
Could have.
yeah. And I think we have. I do think we killed the minion. I think what we're doing now is hunting for the imp.
Okay, I'm pretty sure we have someone claiming and lying here. I gotta point out specifically. We've got people claiming to be Chef, Empath, Slayer, Undertaker, Investigator, and Saint. That's 6
And
roles, but
Recluse.
we only have 5. Oh, and Recluse.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, but
Yep.
drunk is a possibility, not an actual role. Like, it's a thing
Right.
some of us have to consider. Like, we could be drunk and not getting the right info.
So right now, as it stands, we have me as recluse, Shenko as chef, Walden as librarian, Briario as slayer, Wolf as investigator, Gettybuk as undertaker, Omao as empath, and Torek as saint. I've got nothing on time, and I don't like that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I know next to nothing about you whatsoever.
Yep. My ability is savant.
The fuck is
Oh, yeah.
Savant? I don't see that on the list.
That's there.
I mean, it's not one of the named classes, is it?
Well, it's what I was
Yes.
told. It's what I was told I was. I'm supposed to give you information from the storyteller every single night, but in a very cryptic fashion.
Sorry, is this
I don't
even
see
a thing?
Savant.
There's no Savant
I-
on this list at all.
Right here, player strategies, the savant.
It is not.
I mean, I'm
in
looking at the
total
townsfolk
room.
list.
It's
not.
Yeah, we're looking at
Oh.
this lists.
He's looking
Oh,
at an unofficial list that we're not using. I vote time. Or someone who's alive, nominate this evil bitch.
evil is my question. And the dude
got all hyper aggressive.
doesn't know what he's doing.
I'm using my ghost vote. I'm using my ghost vote. Someone nominate him.
Smite.
Dillo cannot nominate. You're dead. Someone living has to nominate
Yeah,
time.
someone alive, nominate him.
Right, are we nominating Time Twister then?
Time, you are
Is that you,
nominated.
Shinko?
Yes.
No, Shinko, are you nominating him?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Might as well.
I feel like I got set up. Happy, this is the link you sent me.
Which link?
Undertaker, Slayer. The only thing Empath, Virgin, Investigator, Recluse, Savant.
Where do you see
Savant
Savant?
is part of the stacks.
I'm not seeing Savant anywhere, man. It's. This is. I'm chalking this up to first game jitters. I think he would have won.
Wilden, are you spending your ghost vote?
Yes.
Omel is also spending your
Okay.
ghost vote.
Nice goes.
Are you sure you want to spend your ghost vote, Omel? It looks like it's not needed. All right. The 1, 2. Wilden ghost vote is gone. Getabuck's ghost vote is used. Omel's ghost vote is used. And Retro's ghost vote is used. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 votes. Would anybody... I don't think that it's possible to get any more votes. Should we just execute the man?
Yes.
Yeah.
Go right ahead.
Time, you are dead. Everyone close their eyes. We are now going to sleep.
Ah, we got him.
That's your fault for picking something that wasn't in the list.
Ugh.
No, wait.
Literally, it is
Wait,
at the
no.
top.
The
Didn't
night...
Happy just said we're going to sleep?
Yes, the night continues.
Seriously,
If we,
blood on the.
if we would have won, we would have won. He wasn't the demon.
He just talked evil, so we don't know. Maybe he's the poisoner.
Yeah, but he wasn't the demon. We know that much.
I'm gonna be.
Who nominated him? Who actually nominated?
Shenko
did.
nominated time.
Fine, now I can actually order some proper food.
I chalked that up to first run.
I seriously would have needed like a day to really read the rules properly.
You had a week.
I mean, being provided a bad link is really unfortunate. Like just
Yeah.
running off of a bad link really sucks.
Well, to be
Yeah.
fair, at the top of game log, that's the list everyone in here is running off of.
Hey, can we like pause for a second? I really need to run to the restroom.
Okay.
Sure, let's just know that
Yeah.
really quick that Shenko died in the night.
Oh no!
Dun dun dun.
I think that means that's a one-on-one, isn't it?
No.
No, there's 2 people alive.
I will
never
post
mind,
the
you're
right. People total.
I will post the new list.
Briarios, Wolves, and Torek are the only ones alive.
I'll be back. I've got spaghetti to go and get.
I know who it is.
Oh man!
Misdeeds, misdirection from the start. I don't think there was a poisoner at all.
We don't know there is a poisoner, mind you. If like if something gave me, as the investigator, incorrect information, I don't know everything that could do that. So if something gave me incorrect information, and the incorrect information was that there is a poisoner, well then, I don't know what happened.
Maybe he's chaotic neutral. The poisoner gave me an incorrect link. Maybe the real poisoner was the friends we made along the way.
What is this? Where is this link?
Huh?
Time, where is this link that you were claiming that I gave you?
Wasn't it? Oh no. Oh no.
I also have to BRB. I'll be back in a second.
Did you click on the wrong expansion?
No. I clicked on Blood of the Clocktower, the first link that I saw, which was the wiki. Then I clicked on Happy's link, and then I accidentally clicked back onto the to the wiki and didn't realize it.
Oh.
So that is 100% on me. So no, it wasn't Happy. It was entirely me. Oh, this is what happens when you're operating on 4 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
No, that's fair. I'm basically running off of 5 because I said fuck it and I wanted to play.
That guy under pressure makes a mistake. The townspeople find him out.
Yep. In fairness, though, you guys had no fucking clue until I fucked that up.
Yeah. Well, you were the only one most of us had no info on, so this next day coming up, we would have been dragged around and heavily questioned, at least by me.
Yeah. But I actually really love. You should add the Savant. The Savant's fantastic because he's basically a crazy person that the storyteller intentionally feeds a real and true piece of information about the murderer, but they also have to add a completely false piece, and they have to give them out in rants, like inane rants, so that there's really no way to tell which one's real and which one isn't. So that's why I was saying, it's just like...
So that's why you were talking like a weirdo.
Yes, because that's literally what they are. That's literally what they are.
All right.
Okay.
All right, you're back. Is everybody back?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
5 minutes.
Yep, I'm here.
Was Shenko the one that went AFK?
He's back.
I'm back.
Oh, okay, he's back.
You got 5
okay.
minutes. You may discuss.
I figured...
Yeah.
Figured I could mimic that class since I was one of them.
All right.
All right. So who are we talking to today?
Just this.
So
Well, there's only 3 of us alive.
I mean, all the ghost votes are gone anyway, pretty much, except for
Yeah,
Here's what I'm thinking. Because honestly, if we didn't in fact lynch a demon or a minion, it would basically be okay, 2 people pointing the finger at each other. I think
the game would be over.
the game would be well over. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking there wasn't a poisoner at all. I'm thinking we might have had a Scarlet Woman, and that's why the game continues.
Yeah, and I, as Slayer, went to you with the ability, and you were not the demon.
No.
And now the only other one is wolves.
So we kind of have to nominate.
Your master plan man, is to
Nominating
wipe
wolves.
out the whole city.
So, if you guys are both evil, anyone who
You're-
nominates me is evil.
Oh,
Like, we
Nominating
have a
wolves.
choice here, 'cause it's like,
I don't know. I'm feeling a little reverse psychology right now.
Hey,
why would it
Happy,
be-
I have a rule clarification.
Uh-huh.
Got a question.
Uh-huh.
Can the demon say, I, as the Slayer, attack ye?
Yeah.
And then you just say, nothing happens.
Yeah, because nothing would happen, wouldn't it?
Oh, that's dirty.
But that's not what Happy said. Happy said
Yeah.
your ability has been used.
It's true. I think Happy revealed too much information there on accident.
Regarding
It depends
Slayer,
on how the
class works.
Can the
That's the
storyteller
emblem.
still say something like that under false pretense?
Under ideal
And
conditions,
Slayer-
I should just say nothing happened.
If
Correct.
Happy
Yeah.
gave false
Yeah.
information that would have protected Bryros, then
Guys,
that-
there are 2.5 minutes left. We need to not talk about game mechanics. We need to talk about killing the bad guy.
If Torek is
This
in
is
fact the
discussion
saint,
phase, though. We're not actually voting for someone yet, though.
We've got 2.5 minutes to figure it
if
out.
Torek's the
Or
saint,
they
then Briar is evil, and we have to kill Briar. It's safer to kill Briar than it is to kill Torek, and you guys probably shouldn't kill me because I'm obviously a
Nope.
good guy.
Nope, it's 50-50,
No,
and
you're
we already know
obviously
that
not
he is
okay.
a Slayer. Are you a good guy or a bad guy? 'Cause
Me?
we know he's a Slayer. Briarios we know is a Slayer because his ability was used up. Unfortunately, that was a call on Happy. But we know he is a good guy. So it's between you and Torek.
Well, I mean, either I'm a really good liar or I'm just a good guy who's bad at this. So,
Right.
Well, you
Yeah.
used accusation right out the gate, so that's
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I'm leaning more towards nominating Wolf just because me or Briar are hesitant to make that accusation, and I'm seriously starting to think that Briar is honestly a good guy and he's actually not lying, even if I didn't hear what our storyteller said. So that's kind of where I'm leaning right now.
Wolves, what do you got to say for yourself? Why are you jumping the gun, man?
because I'm the investigator and I'm kind of bloodthirsty. I was given information. I don't know if it's correct or not, but I know I'm not the evil one. So anyone who nominates me has to be evil. So if you nominate me, I'm going to nominate you back. Let's go with that.
You said, okay, who are investigator? You start knowing that one of two players is a particular minion. Okay, so what are the two players you were told?
I was told that Shenko or Omeo is the poisoner.
Shenko or Omeo is the poisoner. I think you're drunk.
Can I be an investigator and drunk?
No.
to be a drunk who thinks they're an investigator.
That's a
Well,
thing?
here's the thing.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. We already have a confirmed recluse and we already have a confirmed saint, so there can't be a drunk. That's where I'm at right now.
What was
I don't think
Shenko's
he's a
role?
saint.
Did anyone know Shenko's role?
Shenko, let's
I
go.
don't think he's a saint. I think he's bluffing.
I think the saint is bluffing.
Same. Oh,
Why
I
do you
think
think
Omao was right. I think Omao had two people next to him. And they were
So-
one of them was evil. I think it's Torek.
Oh, if Torak was the Red Maiden, then the bolt would not have done anything to Torak. And killing the demon means that Torak gets to pick up where the demon left off.
Exactly.
Oh.
I would also like
Okay,
to point
yep.
out that I'm the person who pointed out the fact that we probably don't have a fucking poisoner and that we did have a Scarlet Woman. I'm still insistent on the fact that I am indeed the saint and I am not a person that wants to die. I
Which
can't
is
point the finger
exactly
at the player.
something an evil person would say.
Oh
Uh-huh.
boy, everybody, the clock has struck midnight. It is the final night. Would there like to be any nominations?
This is
There aren't
turning
any
into a
ghost
game
votes anymore, are there?
This is turned into a game.
There's
of clues.
Shenko's.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Shenko
Shenko
can have a
still has-
tiebreaker.
Yeah.
I've officially nominated Torak.
This sounds like fucking a clue
Yeah,
song. We need the clue song right now.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Because there is the possibility that Torek was a red roll, and if Shenko was the demon and they killed themselves, then Torek became the new demon.
All right, right.
After I had used the Slayer ability.
Wolves, do you have any further that you'd like to say against Torek?
Anyone who nominates me clearly has to be evil because we all know I'm either drunk or a good guy, and I'm pretty sure the drunk isn't evil anyway. So
Correct.
clearly it has to be Torak.
Torek.
Plus, if the Slayer is here, wait, did no one vote with me against Torak?
Hold on, we're not voting yet.
No vote yet. No vote yet.
Yeah.
We're in
No, just
final
confirming.
phase.
I'm just curious. When did we establish that he was absolutely the investigator?
Yeah.
Torek,
Oh,
I'm-
yeah.
Indeed.
That's fair.
do you have any final
main
words
was-
for your defense?
Yeah.
I think Wolf is bullshitting because when he says that, there was a poisoner or suggests that there was a fucking poisoner, but there's no poisoner because the game's still going.
He didn't call. He didn't call that.
I mean,
Who
Wolves
called,
did.
wait, who called,
Wolves.
who called
That wasn't
poisoner
Wolven.
then?
I don't
Wolves
know who
did.
was that evil person. Who do you think it was?
I honestly think it's
no,
Wolves.
seriously. I don't care who wins anymore. Seriously. Not safe for wolves. When did we establish he was the investigator? When did we actually establish that? All he's been doing has been an accusatory little bitch this entire game.
Ooh, that's a little mean.
Wow.
Seriously, that's a great strategy for the demon. Yeah, I don't care. I don't fucking care anymore. That's
Okay.
a great way. Just accuse everybody.
Wolves.
Accuse everybody. I read the Crucible.
We're gonna go this. We're gonna continue to voting. We're gonna continue to voting. Wolves, you're voting for Torek. Yes.
Yes. And I'll
Getabuk.
type in my yes.
Okay, Getabuk has spent his ghost vote. Omel has spent his ghost vote. Retro has spent his ghost vote.
It's just Shenko.
Shenko, would you like to spend your ghost vote against Torek?
What are the current votes standing at?
1 vote.
This is
One
the
vote
last
each.
vote of the night. This is the last vote of the night because if no one dies, then they get executed and it's game over anyway.
All right. Okay.
I have all nominate. I put in
You're-
the chat the
we're-
nomination.
wait,
against
we're
Wolves,
voting.
too.
Sorry, guys. We're voting
I
against
don't-
Torek. The nomination against me is not being voted on yet. Correct?
Correct.
To be clear?
Wolves
Okay,
is not
so
being
anyone-
voted on.
Shenko, yes or
Oh,
no
that
on
is
spending your vote? Yes. Okay.
On Torek.
That is 2 votes.
Yeah.
Broros, are you voting?
No.
No. That is 2 votes. That is half of living players. That puts Torek on the chopping block. Torek, would you like to nominate Wolves?
I already nominated him in the chat. Yes.
All right, so that's
Okay.
1 vote for Wolves. Time. Would you like to spend your ghost
Yes.
vote?
Absolutely. Yes.
Broros, would
What
you like to
about-
spend your ghost vote?
Sorry,
Briar
what?
goes, what?
What?
Briar's not dead.
No, I'm sorry, not ghost vote. Bro, would you like to vote?
Wait a minute.
I would like to vote for Wolves.
Wolves, you now have
Yeah.
3 votes against you. You will be lynched.
Remember, we remember Time had the misinfo, and we knew that he was a bad guy because of the mess up there, and he just voted to protect Torek. Heck it!
Wolves, you are now dead. Evil has
Blech.
won.
Just to warn you guys.
Listen,
I didn't
listen,
care. You deserve it.
listen to the content. Oh,
Okay, well,
Here's the reveal.
The master play.
well,
Are you gonna reveal all the roles?
Here's the
Wolves,
reveal.
your
Yeah.
day- Your day
On the
one
stream.
instigate of pinning 2 people as poisoner started a bad lead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
absolutely.
kinda
But
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna go with the wiki said, tell the group what your information is as soon as possible on the first day.
Oh,
That's the first
I
line in the
see.
tips and tricks.
Yes, but
so I
don't be
read it and I was like,
accusatory.
okay.
You're just sharing
Oh, no, the-
information that you've gathered. You're not trying to accuse someone yet.
All
Oh, no.
yeah.
So what
Doesn't
was
get-
Torek's role?
I think I was the drunk because the 2 evil
Well, you
doers
can
were
go to
not
the-
next to each other.
Hold on.
You can go to
I'm,
the stream.
I'm posting the picture.
Yeah.
Wolves, you were a drunk investigator.
Oh,
Yeah. That was what it was looking like more. Once there was
You
nothing
were
I could do about it.
you
I
were
had no idea.
told that Shenko and Omao were a minion that did not even exist in the game. Shenko,
Yep.
you sensed Retrodillo and Torek as a pair of evil players sitting next to each other because Retro counts as senses as evil.
Oh, that's right. Because he's a recluse.
You guys missed
That's
that the
why.
whole time.
Mentioned that, but at that point, everyone had
I
gotten to
never
the
even
bar.
thought about that. Fuck.
Getabuck correctly identified Omao.
I am so sorry,
Yay.
Getabuck. I ruined that. That was on me.
And Briar Rose shot at Torek while he was still the Scarlet Woman before he became the imp. And
Yeah,
when
should've gone with that
Time was lynched, he became Torek became the imp.
So he became what he should have always been in the first place.
Yes.
Succubus.
I mean, I'm gonna be real. I kind of carried just because time.
Yeah, and Torok randomly throwing out the "I'm the Scarlet Woman" just out of your ass.
Yeah, I was like, where did Scarlet Woman come from?
Like I said, what if there's not a poisoner? What if there's a Scarlet Woman? Because the game should have ended by now.
Now,
Oh yeah, no.
I will admit, I made one mistake, and that
was a master play, Tarek. Because that
Yeah.
completely had me convinced Wolves was it.
So good.
I made one mistake running this for the whole time. I forgot to tell Time 3 roles that were not in play that he could bluff as. Other than that, I ran that pretty well.
Yeah.
But
revealing that you also revealed that the Slayer's ability was consumed, rather than saying nothing happened.
I meant to say that as you don't get to try it again later. But yes, you did take it. You did take it in a way that it was a truthful use of the ability.
That's what it sounded like. I guess
Whenever there's a reactive skill ability, like if there's a game where a character can use an ability to sense traps, it's like, okay,
nothing happens.
I sense traps on this chest. The best response you can do is you don't see any traps.
Yeah, I know.
So you don't spell yes or no. So just for
I know. I was just reminded, because this is you guys' all first time. I wanted to remind him that it was his only use of the ability.
You don't see any traps. What? Did you fail a perception check?
Yeah.
It's possible.
That's exactly what you say. Well, the thing is, there might not be any traps. So that's why saying you don't see any traps could mean you failed your check.
Well, yeah, he doesn't see any
traps. Or
You don't see any traps. You put your hand in, you come back with nothing, with absolutely nothing but a stump. I still don't see any traps.
Yeah.
Still a little burned that night one. There was zero trust on me exposing myself.
Like,
must have
I
been the
also
wind.
kind of love the fact that night one you pick out who the Scarlet Woman was without realizing that's who you went with, and I just led you on a wild goose chase of trying to figure out if I was
the biggest trip was that you guys never picked up that the recluse registers as evil.
I read that. I read that after the fact.
I had a whole minute where I said, guys, if anyone brings up that there's evil guys near you and it's probably Dillo, remind them that he's a recluse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think it applied. I wasn't thinking about that at all. I didn't.
It's first run.
Yeah, first
We're
run.
gonna make lots of mistakes.
Okay.
I wasn't even sure if my information was correct or not because I was too concerned if I was drunk or not.
Okay. I'm gonna say two things. Number one, I tried to cover for you twice, Torek, and I think I really went to bat for you at the very end, just going after Wolves for direction.
Absolutely, you did.
But
up until that point, it's like,
that was
I'll
really
lead you
close.
later, just to bring you along.
Yeah. But that being said, Chad move early in the game going, okay, I didn't want to say this, I'm the saint.
Yeah.
I was like, oh!
Yeah.
Oh! Oh, okay.
Except now I'm not going to trust the saint ever.
I almost had to mute myself.
Well, here's the thing. In order to make that call, he had to have gone into every conversation and already know that there wasn't a saint in play. Because the other person
fucking
was the saint.
assume. Because if
The
someone
thing
else
was,
also
is that
said,
because
no,
we had
I'm the
a-
saint.
Because we had a drunk.
I'm Spartacus.
Because we had a drunk, it was easy to be like, okay, you're the liar. But because we didn't know if there was a drunk or not, and it wasn't ID'd early enough, it's easy to claim, okay, he's the recluse, I'm the saint. There's no chance that there's a drunk, even though in my mind I knew there still actually could be a drunk.
Well, you did know that there was two
Dude,
outsiders
it's so
because
good, dude.
what I wasn't including the butler.